The Irish Cheese Awards have been going a long time now, but they're bigger and better this year because they're at Bloom. So we've teamed up with Board Bia, the Irish Cheesemakers Association and Sheridan Cheesemongers, and it's been absolutely fantastic, a bigger success than ever. We all know that the Irish food industry is really the success industry at the moment. Respected with French cheese, with Italian cheese, Irish farmhouse cheese now is seen as the best in the world.
Irish cheese is just, it's such a wonderful ingredient, and I think it needs to be shouted and celebrated a bit more because it really is something fantastic, and the selection that was on show was just incredible. You know, we have cheese there that can stand up against anything in the world. You know, it's something that garners a huge amount of pride for Irish people, and it's something we definitely should be shouting about.
Well, Siobhan Ni Ghairbhith from St. Tola's won the Supreme Champion, which is out of all the gold medals from the different categories. She was chosen as the Supreme Champion this year for St. Tola's organic goat's cheese.
It's a very fresh tasting cheese, very clean and really kind of crisp, and almost has citrus notes in it. So it's really something quite different. And after you've kind of tried so many cheeses, all beautiful, it actually was the one that kind of stood out for us.
St. Tola Organic Goats Cheese has been made outside the village of Innis since 1982, originally by Meg and Derek Gordon, the original owners and cheesemakers. And I worked with them as a teenager, and then we moved the herd of St. Tola goats up to my family farm in Gurperfarna in 1999. So we've been making the cheese there on my family farm since 99 for the last 14 years. The growth of cheesemakers in Ireland has become a phenomenal success. We actually have more Irish artisan cheesemakers in Ireland per capita than there is in France, which is known as the home of farmhouse cheesemaking.
When I started cooking, you know what I mean, there was a very few small kind of artisan producers producing cheese. Now, even in my restaurant, on my menu, I have all our Irish cheeses, and it's fantastic. I think we have the best dairy and the best cheese in the world, I really do. And it says a lot. Like, I went over maybe 3-4 years ago to France, and for one of my home chef programs, there was a French man, and he was starting to import Irish cheese, which says a lot because they have great cheeses there. And it shows the way people are recognising Ireland as providing and producing really good, safe, sustainable food, which is very important, and also great tasting food. So I think we are very lucky, and it's about getting the message across here that people go when they're buying their meat, they're buying a lot of their foods, that they're looking for the quality assured mark, so you know it's Irish, you can trust it, and I think that's the most important thing. That's the message I want to get across today. More people are growing their own stuff, which is wonderful, and you go to your local, your local butcher. We have great food in Ireland, and we want to get that message across. But it all has to start with us. For me as a chef, for the consumers and the visitors here today and over the weekend, that we are using and supporting Irish produce.